Hey everybody, One-A-Weezem here, kind of a special, little bit different of a video for you, something I'm going to call like discussion, if you will. What we're going to talk about is your other superchargers. Essentially, you've got the 8 returning characters, if you will, from the original 8 elements, and you cannot pick them. It's cool if you think that Terrafin's the best choice or something, but you've got to go with another core character, not a giant, not a swapper, not a trap master. More on that in just a second, you'll see with my examples. That said, I encourage you to join the Skylander Club forum if you're thinking, hey, this is some cool stuff, you know, I've got some great ideas I want to share. That's why I built the Skylander Club forum. I run it. It's not some like third-party foreign country thing that's going to scam you. It is what it is. It's a forum. I created it because I some of the videos, it like loads down my personal site, and then I had all the people wanting more, and so the forum was the best option. So join it if you have not. Now, big announcement in that regard for those of you that are hesitant about joining but you want to participate some. Prior to now, you had to be a registered user, you know, like have your forum name, your handle, whatever, and that would allow you to vote. Now I have decided to open the voting to public, so when I do poll battles, starter pack options, favorite characters, path, you know, preferences, all that stuff, if you are not a member, you can vote. Of course, the idea is you will want to discuss it, and you will then come in and join. Discussion is things like this. Now, air element, we know it's Hurricane Jetvac, so I can't pick him. Warnado would be awesome, but my thoughts are Lightning Rod seems like a supercharger. I could see him like piloting like a lightning bolt or a storm cloud, hence, you know, Sky would be the vehicle type. Earth element, everyone should know I'm a huge Terrafin fan. I'm not going to argue with his selection. I think Scorp would be good here, but one that just jumps out to me like Slam Bam is Dino Ring. I picture him like piloting some sort of like a dirt bike, you know, through the Outback, so I call it the Outback Dirt Bike, obviously land vehicle. Fire element, this one was difficult. I've got Igniter and Flameslinger, 2 of my favorites. I'm going to talk about them in another video coming up soon in this series, but just going Castaway, I went with Sunburn. I kind of picture like this giant like flame that he could, you know, fly. I don't know. It looks really cool in my head. I can't convey it to you. But life element, I feel bad about this one. I went with Stump Smash. What I feel bad about is the Tree Chopper. It's kind of bittersweet given that he's a tree, but I would make it a land vehicle, but it would also be one of those things. It could be a sky vehicle, like literally a tree chopper, you know, like a play on words, chopper, helicopter. I don't know. Magic element, reason I went this route, Starstrike. I was going to go Double Trouble, and the guys at Vicarious Visions loved this chick. That was all they would talk about at E3 to me, Starstrike. They're big time into space, and so I was picturing like some spaceship type thing that I just came up with the Shield Blaster. It would be Sky, and it could potentially be the first space vehicle. Tech element right here, I'm a big Countdown fan. He reminds me of a California Raisin still. I just get happy every time I think about him. I really like to kick off Countdown. I would call it the Atomic Bomb. It could be, I'm picturing like a World War II type vehicle, but I kind of like saw him piloting a bomb for some reason. Undead element, Ghost Roaster and the Skull Coaster. Why? Number 1, it rhymes. Number 2, this, picture his Skullmaster deal, and then picture him like piloting that, but there's like his, you know, chain behind it. It would be wicked cool. So that's that. Water elements. Gilgrunt actually looks cool in the B-roll I've been sent. I'll get that up for you soon. But my number 1 choice for a supercharger, and this was like a no-brainer to me, was Slam Bam. He would look killer outfitted with these mods. He would drive the Abominable Snowmobile. It could be land, it could be sea. I have a hard time assigning anyone that is not water element to like a sea vehicle. I had a couple other ideas for like Chill. I thought Riptide could pilot the Big Tuna if Vicarious Visions was going to bring one of their, you know, created characters back. But again, the rules for this, very simple. It can't be a giant, it can't be a swapper, it can't be a trap master, so no Enigma, no Boomjet, which I think he would have been another awesome supercharger. Don't use Tree Rex. Keep it to the core characters. Any core character, SSA, Giant, Swap Force, Trap Team, whichever it may be. If you want to go Wrecking Ball, if you want to go New School, if you want to go Zulu from Swap Force, whatever, you know, character you think would be hey, I've got a great idea for their vehicle. You can leave a comment here on the video, or obviously what I'm trying to encourage you to do is take the link at the video description. You'll go to the Skylander Club forum. I'll have it linked straight to this thread. You can see my initial post where I attempt to explain what I'm trying to get everyone to discuss about. And you can see my list, and you can see everybody else's list. And then hopefully from there you go in and you check out some other threads, and you're like, wow, this is a bunch of nuts that are just crazy about Skylanders like me. I should sign up. While you're there, if you're not ready to sign up, that's fine, but check out the poll section. Again, I've got a crud ton of those I'm going to be creating here pretty soon. The reason I quit doing them on my personal side is we'd get up to like 350 votes, and I would have like another week or so left in the poll, and then it would crash, and I wouldn't get the data back for like another 2 months. And then whenever the 2 months came back, we went from having 350 votes to having 168, and the percentages changed radically. So I was looking for something better. I didn't want to go through like a third-party website. I don't want to, get in the custom of doing that, and so that was another big reason I went ahead and started the Skylander Club. So the poll battles that you remember from back in the day, I've always wanted to bring those back. The biggest holdup, of course, was the issues with the poll counts on Blogger going down. That is not going to be an issue here, and again, I have now made it to where you don't have to be a member to vote. I've tested it out. It works fine. You can spam it if there's something like Terrafin versus Stealth Elf and you're Stealth Elf's biggest fan. You can come in and vote. You can get your friends to vote, whatever. But ideally, keep it genuine, keep it real. Go by what you truly, believe. I've got some really cool polls. I'll probably make standalone videos on those here pretty soon. But this I thought was just an interesting discussion. Again, I came up with those like last night or 2 nights ago, like 5 in the morning. It's 4 in the morning right now. I've got to be up, even though it's Friday night going into Saturday. I have to be up around 8:30. Places to go, things to do, and so I could probably come up with some better ideas, but I felt those were pretty sweet. Dino Ring and Slam Bam, though, man, you can't tell me they wouldn't have made awesome superchargers. So many possibilities. But again, my biggest thing, and I don't really care, you don't have to spec out what the vehicle would be, but again, for me personally, I have a hard time like giving a sea vehicle to someone that's not water. I guess Tech and Magic would be your most likely choices, possibly Life. That would get into like new characters like frogs or something. I won't go into it, but again, just like Chill, Zap, Slam Bam, they just seem like sea is what you think of when you think of water elements. So that said, Terrafin, one thing I'll touch on there, I have not seen his car. I don't know if anyone's seen it. I'm hoping it's like a genuine like dirt shark, kind of like he is, and it will like pilot itself almost like a submarine on the earth, where it would be like half exposed and half underground. I think that'd be really cool, and then chomp through enemies and things of that nature. But again, this is what I do with my life, and I enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Again, nothing really much for you to look at here, probably just the same screens over and over, but like I said, leave a comment, check out the forum. If you like what you see there, sign up. We'd love to have you. I activate accounts pretty much every night. As you know, I'm almost nocturnal despite working a real job, and so it's usually late, but I get around to it pretty much nightly. And again, the goal of the forum is to have the hardcore Skylander people come together, have a place to discuss things and just have fun. We've got sections for PC gaming, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. There's a lot of amiibo rants in there if you're into that sort of a thing. And like I said, check it out. I think you will like it. And most importantly, though, for all intents and purposes here, let me know your thoughts for your other superchargers. Again, not the 8 they've selected. If you think Stealth Elf was the best life element, that's great, but don't pick her. You can say you think she's the best, but then come out with Camo and say you drive the Watermelon Crusher or something along those lines. So that said, leave a comment, join the forum, leave a discussion post there. You can respond to the thread, give your thoughts, agree with others, disagree with them, tell them their ideas are awesome, whatever it is. And like I said, hopefully you enjoy it. Sorry for rambling, I am extremely tired, but I thought this was a cool deal, so I'll quit rambling. But again, I want to know your thoughts, who you think the best superchargers are. And as always, thanks so much for watching and your support. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Again, leave a comment with your thoughts, and most importantly, check out the Skylander Club forum. You are the reason I built it, and of course we want to get some more people involved there. So once again, thanks for watching, and hope everyone has a great Saturday.